good morning. Not a great start to the morning. So the wife said, take the car. Oh, yeah, okay. But I don't want to use your petrol. Well, you put the money in. Correct. I use the car. Flat tyre. Another thing why I've used the car. Intercooler's gone on the van. So not the greatest start. I'm after some macro today, or this morning, and it's, let's say it's early on in the season for macro, but that's why I've come out to catch them while they're ultra small. Problem with that is finding the little buggers. I have found some, but they just wasn't working, they weren't photogenic, the light weren't right and things like that. Now, I brought my reflector. What I have forgot is a little light which I meant to bring, but I can always use my phone, so that's not a problem if I need any fill light. So what I'm doing is, there's a couple of places I know this wood is full of fungi. It's just finding it. So I'm going to the dark mossy areas of the wood, and where I've seen them before over past years. Like I say, I found some that's just not right. So it's not quite worth me getting all set up for the juicy shop. So what I'm going to do is, there's a lovely mossy area somewhere over there, which I've got to try and find. It's definitely over here. Or is it up there? I'm going to go up there a little bit. I can always track back down. Always sort of struggle to find it, even though I've know where it is. Now I've found some absolute small little beauties, but they are on the ground. I was hoping to get some on a log where I'm facing up. That's not the case with this one. But I've tried to make the effort, literally cameras on the floor again, and I've tried to balance the camera with some sticks to get it sort of on point. Done a bit of gardening around it to expose this mushroom, and it's as big as a pin. It's so small with the head on. So I've actually got underneath it and I could see the gills of the mushroom. So I've focus stacked it. Don't know if it's worked or not. Hopefully it has. It's been very difficult. So I've decided that the image is worth spending a lot more time on. So I've decided that the image is spending a lot more time on, so I've actually got it set up on the tripod, turn the tripod upside down, and that's when it's made me realise that this extra viewpoint with this screen is really helping me set a composition up and helping me focus and everything. It's super. So I've actually took it off the hot shoe, and I'm viewing this the right way round. So the next thing I've got to contend with then is actually working the camera and the gear head upside down. And I think in the future, maybe, I think a gear head's probably too much. I need a small ball head. Got one. Should have brought it just to try. So that's that over and done with. It's all a learning curve. Light, I don't think, I don't know. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to just side light it from here. It looks so much better from here, from that angle, which is obviously covering you. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably use the tripod that you're on to lean this reflector up on, just to give that lovely balance of light. The difference is quite amazing actually. So I've actually spent that long trying to get the shot. I've been here probably a good hour and a half, moving around this one mushroom, trying to get better shots. What I've done in the end was I've used my reflector as a backdrop, which is giving it a lot lighter, fresher feeling to the image. So you'll have to let me know which ones you prefer, whether it's the natural light or the actual background with the reflector in it. I quite like the one with the reflector in it, and because I've used the reflector, I've got some ferns about 6 inches away from it that are giving some lovely bokeh in the background as well. So there's a little bit of a different element to it, and it comes over the mushroom and makes the composition better, including it but within a bokeh effect. But I really need to move on. I've spent that long, my monitor battery has died and I haven't got another battery. That's how long. So I've been actually I've linked it to my phone, which is actually a lot more awkward. It's not, the reason why the phone is not so workable is there's a delay on the phone, whereas not on the monitor. You focus and there's no delay. It's obviously a bigger screen. When I turn the phone, rotate the phone, it rotates back upside down again. Things like just annoying little things. So definitely the screen works so much better to work it. But I got away with the phone. Let me just show you my setup and how I've shot the shot. If I just come out there, so I've got the tripod upside down and the camera's resting on the floor. It's just that I couldn't adjust the tripod just slightly to get, and it's more obviously solid. And then I put the reflector in the background, and if I can zoom in on the actual, I don't think it's going to focus. Let's come in here. It's probably not going to, I don't know whether you can see that. It's not going to focus, but that mushroom there, you can just about see it, and that's what I'm been focusing on. Then using this fern as a bit of bokeh, and then obviously the reflection there, the reflector, which is giving a nice soft white background. And I've got a wet arse, my knees are wet. I should have put my pad down, but I was so comfortable sitting on the stump. Thought, you know what, who cares? Thoroughly enjoyed it. That has been fantastic. Let me know which one you prefer, whether it's the first set with the darker background or the next set with the nice soft white background or golden white background with a bit of bokeh as well. I think that's the one for me. The composition just works that little bit better. So I've had my little search round. Sort of running out of time really, but it's been so relaxing and so nice to get out in this bit of woodland. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I've just looked back at my images, and without a doubt for me, the last image was the best image, which it normally is. As you work through the shots, you just improve the composition, and that's my advice in all types of photography. Start, but see how you can improve it. So it's a lovely stump here. I'm just seeing if there's any on here. No, I've got to go. So yeah, it just shows that working composition, how you can improve it so much from start to end. And from the start, yes, it was all right. The image was okay. And then as I moved around it and worked it like I would any other shot normally, to be honest, I would work that shot and try and get a better and better composition. Now you might find that the first shot is your best one, but you won't know unless you try. So that's a lesson learned today. Now I'm walking through the bush because I've come through the thickest part of the woodland. A good tip, that is a good lesson learned actually, in all types of photography, is work the composition, get the shot, work around it, keep working it. How can I improve it? Keep asking yourself, how can you improve this? What can make it better? And 9 times out of 10, you can. So until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.